Hey guys, welcome to Terror Topic, and here's my video on the Poltergeist Curse. The Poltergeist Curse is a curse in which any actor or anyone who has any relation with the Poltergeist movie series ends up dying or having a near-death experience in some sort of way. And actually, the whole ordeal began with human skeletons. One of the most famous scenes from the Poltergeist is when a character named Diane falls into the family's pool, and it's filled with skeletons. But you might not know that those skeletons are actually real. The actors didn't until later on. The reason that they used human skeletons is because it said that it is way too expensive to make fake skeletons out of rubber or plastic. Another reason of this curse is that months after the release of the first film, one of the actors was murdered. Poltergeist was released in June of 1982, and in November of that year, 22-year-old Dominic Dune, who played Dana, the family's older daughter, was murdered. Dune was brutally strangled in her own driveway by her abusive ex-boyfriend and was removed from life support days after. Due to the human skeletons on the set of the first film, an exorcism was performed on the set of the sequel Poltergeist 2: The Other Side. It was a Native American priest who decided to do this. The exorcism was performed on the set of the second film in 1984. It was made by a man named Will Sampson, and he went to the set late at night by himself to do it. The next day, the cast said that they supposedly felt relieved. Even after all this, 2 more cast members died within a couple of years of the sequel. Julian Beck, who starred as Kane in Poltergeist 2, died of stomach cancer at age 60. He was diagnosed before he accepted the role and passed away in September of 1985, months before the film even came out in theaters. In June 1987, Will Sampson, the Native American who performed the exorcism, died of kidney failure at age 53. While their deaths may not seem so unusual, some fans still believe they are connected to the curse. Heather Rourke, or aka Carol Ann, who did the famous line, "They're here," passed away and was the Poltergeist young star, and she died at the age 12. She died of cardiac arrest several months before the release of Poltergeist 3: The Final Chapter came out in the original series. In 2009, a cast member was brutally murdered. Lou Perryman played a small role of Pugsley in the original film. He was 67 years old when a recently released ex-convict killed him in his own home with an axe. Only one cast member barely escaped death. Richard Lawson was about to aboard the U.S. Air Flight 405 when it crashed into the Flushing Bay in March 1992. A total of 27 people were killed. Lawson survived, but the event is yet another reason people claim that the movie is cursed. So is it a curse? Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you're thinking. To be honest, I really don't know. This one seemed a little bit hard to decide. So leave your comments down below, and I'll make sure to read and reply to all of them.